Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday morning, and tomorrow's administrative check-in for the COTAH rally. And I'm here in Montrose, Colorado, in a Airbnb. Yeah, I've got kind of all my stuff out, just kind of trying to get it organized, trying to just make sure it all works, and all the camping gear, and kind of get everything organized. This morning I went out and did a quick little ride to see what the weather's like, and it's fine. So I'm actually still wearing all my gear, but anyway, it's pretty cool. So here, let's go outside and take a look at the bike, and I'll give you guys a quick tour of this. All right, this here is a Husqvarna 501. It is had a number of modifications to it. The most important ones are the tires. This is a Golden Tire GT333 rear. And if you notice, it's got a big wide open scoops here, which allow it to work really well in the sand. It's almost like a sand paddle tire. When we come up here, we've got the Golden Tire, it's the Fatty. I always forget the numbers of this, but anyway, it's it too, really good, super soft, great enduro tire. So this here is a navigation tower, and actually I'll go ahead and get back into that in a minute. But here, what's this little device here? This is called a steering dampener, and what's really cool about it is as you crank this dial up, the steering has a lot of resistance in it, and so when you get in really loose stuff, you don't get any feedback from the ground back into your hands or your arms. It just sort of keeps the bike tracking straight. It's really nice. I've got what's called an XC Gear Mako 360. This is a vibration dampening system, and you can see that it has these rubber bushings in here on both sides. This allows the handlebars to kind of squeeze down and move in 360 degrees, kind of up and down and stuff. But then it has this here, which is for the rotation forward. So if I brake real hard or hit something really hard and the handlebars push forward, it's got another bushing up underneath this that controls kind of the back to front kind of rolling. So yeah, these are kind of my most comfort-oriented modifications. Oh, actually, in the Department of Comfort modifications are these pegs. If you look at how, these are huge pegs, allowing me to do some, I call them my dance floor, and that's just, they're amazing because I can just kind of walk around all over the tops of them. All right, let's take a look at the Roadbook here. So what we have is, turn these babies on. Over here, what we have is an odometer. Over here is a compass, is usually typically a compass heading. Here, let me go into the compass mode. It's called CAP, is what they use for that term. And then we have what's called a Roadbook here. So all the instructions for where I'm going will be loaded up into this the day of the rally. And so, I'll go to the first, let's say in this case, 1.7 kilometers. It looks like I take a left here, and then I just advance it, and then I see the next set of instructions, and just keep scrolling through and following odometer readings and my cap headings. Let's see, what else have I done to the bike? We've got a lot of new graphics on here. Great sponsor, Great Valley Retirement. It's a friend of mine who does financial services for retirement planning, and if you want to learn more about some of his services and things that they offer, give them a call. Let's see what else we have going on with this bike. The most obvious is the fact that it's got a huge 4.5 gallon fuel tank from IMS, and that's going to give me probably 150 to 160 mile range on this thing. Maybe even pushing a little higher than that. The rally fairing here is from a company called Moto Minded, and kind of see their name kind of embossed into there. And this thing is tough as anything, but it's already taken some pretty big hits from landing in the sand. Oh wow, yeah, speaking of, I need to kind of readjust some things. It looks like that tumble I took in the sand dunes detached the fairing here. So, okay, we'll get into that. But anyway, I've got a couple mounts here. One for my 360 camera. This was my rear view mirror. I've got a new rear view mirror coming in today. But yeah, unfortunately, my tumble over the bars, I had this out like this when I went flying over. Unfortunately, I got a little excited when I got into the sand dunes. And so anyway, this thing's going to get replaced with something called a double take, which is going to look a little bit more like a ram mount. On the back of the bike, I have to have plates, but I got actually a couple mounts. Again, I got a mount for my that thing's pretty loose. Need to redo that. But I've got a mount for the GoPro back there. Anyway, that is my Husky 501 race bike for the COTAH Rally. We'll see you guys later.